It's no longer news that President Bola Ahmed TINUBU abolished a fuel subsidy regime in Nigeria when he took over in 2023. But the news now is about the palliative that the president has provided for Nigerians. Actually, before last week, the president was telling us that it will give us palliatives that will cushion the effects of the fuel subsidy removal. Last week, the president sent a bill to the National Assembly to approve 500 billion palliative for Nigerians, which was subsequently approved almost immediately. But the problem now is that 500 billion subsidy is going to get to 12 million Nigerians at 8,000 Naira per month and for just 6 months. Now, a lot of people have been complaining about the futility of 8,000 Naira to a family of 5, which a lot of people say amounts to just about 54 Naira for a person. 54 Naira is not even enough to buy a cabin biscuit or cracker biscuit, which goes for 60 Naira now. Aside that, the total of about 250 Naira palliative for a family at the cost of 8,000 Naira per month is not even up to 500 Naira, which is the cost of a loaf of bread. But what many Nigerians have not realized is that the so-called palliative is not even going to be enough for 12 million Nigerian families, as suggested by the president. Let's just do the mathematics of it. You multiply 12 million people by 8,000 times 6 months. That will give you about 570-something billion Naira, which means that the 500 billion we are talking about is not going to be enough. So which means that many Nigerians are still complaining that this money is not enough to buy a loaf of bread, not even enough to buy a cabin biscuit. But they don't even know that this money is not even enough to cover the 6 months that the president has suggested. What we've also heard about this 500 billion is that 70 billion of it will go to the Senate and another 35 billion to the judiciary. Now, if you remove the 105 billion from the 500 billion we are talking about, it means that we have less than 400 billion. I mean, remember that we said that the 500 billion all in all is not enough to cover 6 months. Now, when you remove 105 billion from it, now what do you have left? So there are still so many questions, so many areas that we need to fill up in this subsidy issue. Aside the fact that it's not going to be enough for the period that the president has said, some people are saying that it is even like nothing. And some are now suggesting that why can't the president just approve this sum to buy mass transit buses, for example? With the calculation that has been done, this, some people think, can buy about 8,000 mass transit buses. And if you divide this among 36 states of Nigeria and the Federal Capital Territory, some people are saying that each state will still have about 200 mass bus transits, and that this will serve more people than the 8,000 for the 12 million Nigerian families. What do you think?